I'm gonna get back to that story, Sonny. Just, just you listen to Boomer Great One. He's gonna tell you about how it was back in the olden days, back before fire, back when we walked uphill for everything. In fact, we didn't even have a concept of downhill because there was no downhill. Everything was uphill. We thought that was normal. We didn't even have a word for it because there was no alternative. It was uphill all the time. You just need to reach down and grab yourselves by your bootstraps and pull yourselves up, Sonny. Because when I was your age, I bought a house for $25,000. And I made that money on my paper route and bussing tables at the local cafe. And if I could do it, you can do it too. You just need to reach down and pull yourself up and just buckle up there, buckaroo. God, I hate boomers.
So I'll be quick about this one. I was going through my phone to back it up, and I got a picture of the food truck. I'm like, oh, I completely forgot about my big gay date with the Great One. Now, let me explain something to you guys about the Great One. It's all a front. It's all an act. This whole, basically, if you listen to him, if you ain't a straight white male, he don't like you, right? Which, again, curiously, he has a large black male audience that enjoys his channel, and people see him. And then he's friendly to other people he claims not to like. I always had my suspicions. He was a little flamboyant, you know? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I bet you're living alone that long time. Never gets a girl. Sure. It's because the women have been turned against him in feminism, right? And then he showed me his true colors. So I swear to God, I think most guys are like me. Like, you're not going to believe that bullshit, are you? That's chick shit. Right? Oh, I got this coconut oil. Like only girls go for that coconut. And then I finally see, oh yeah, I use coconut oil all the time. I'm like, what? Or just, you think only girls buy that, right? And then like the water heater or the water softener thing, right? Oh, I was in the distinct minority there. I thought, nope, I was on the outs on that one. I got a water softener for my house. Not because I wanted lathery, nice, foamy soap and shampoo in my hair. That wasn't it. It was, I'm doing everything. Will it outlast me? Right? I want to say the old man thing. I'll be dead by then. So by the time the roof needs repairing, I'll be dead by then. I'm too damn young for that. Yeah, I'm on the cusp, right? But I am going to have to replace my deck. I am going to have to replace my roof. I won't be dead then. But by plumbing, I don't ever want to do that again. And if you have too much calcium or calcite in your water, it can clog, just like cholesterol clogs your arteries in your heart. Calcium can clog the pipes in your plumbing. And then you got to break open all the walls. And you're going, I say, well, that's going to cost, Lord knows, in future dollars, but in today's dollars, a whole new plumbing job where you're breaking out. And I had to do that in the Southern Command where I ended up doing all the patching back up. It's going to set me back $5,000. So for that to avoid that future expense, like I don't want to deal with that arguably 30 years from now when I'm an 80-year-old man. I want to deal with that. So young Aaron, who has youth on his side at 50, while I'm young and virile and energetic, I'm going to go and have him put in a soft water system. And that way we'll get the calcite out. And I won't have to worry about clogged pipes and all will be well. And then I'll be dead by that time. So I install it. I happen to tell the GF. I say, oh yeah, I installed the soft water. It's $2,500. She was out of town. I've bought her jewelry. I've done many things, many much more romantic things. That was the most romantic thing I've ever done for her, apparently, because she squealed like a little girl. Said, "Oh my God, are you serious?" I'm like, yeah, I didn't know this. Had I known that this was the way to get laid by every girl is just to have a soft water system installed, I would have done this years ago. And I'm thinking squealing like a girl, long hair people with boobs. It's just a girl thing. So I'm telling out like a handful of friends that got mail out here. And I said, yeah, I installed a soft water system. My girlfriend screamed like a girl at Christmas. And every guy agreed with it. Oh my God, it's totally worth it. I'm looking at him like, are you kidding me? What? Like, oh no, it's really nice. Good on your hair. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm the only straight guy here, apparently. So it was one of those things. The great one was over at my house. The GF had made us some food, pouring scotches, cigar, just relaxing, enjoying life. And great one says unto the GF, hey, the fruit truck is coming to town. And the GF says, the fruit truck? And I'm like, what the fuck is the fruit truck? When? So it's a thing, right? She verified. She's not like, what's a fruit truck? I mean, I know there's a truck and maybe it's got fruit in it. Oh, when? So this is already a previously established concept. Oh, the fruit, everybody knows the fruit truck. Don't you subscribe to Fruit Truck Quarterly? No, I'm looking at these two talk. When's it coming in? Oh, next week, Thursday. Thus spoke the great one. And the GF says, they'd already start scheming. Can I give you, I'm busy that time. Can I give you some money and you buy me some peaches and strawberries? What the fuck is going on? He's like, you bet, girlfriend. He squeals and he squeals. Oh, what the fuck is going on? And well, what other food? Well, they go to a website. They let me know what time it comes in, and they say, and then sometimes they run out early, so we got to get there early. And I'm like, so it happened to be coincidentally timed, the arrival of the fruit truck. That the great one needed me to drop him off drop him off at the mechanic because his car was done. So the plan was I'd go pick him up at his house. We go to the mechanic, I drop him off, and then we go together to the fruit truck. So he goes in to pay. I said, I'll meet you at the parking lots at the mall, the one mall in all of Western South Dakota. I said, so what do? I just go there and there's a bunch of people selling fruit, right? I'm thinking it's tents, like a farmer's market. I'm aware of that concept. He's like, yeah, just go there and you'll see it. It's on the southeast parking lot of the mall. I said, okay. So I drive to the mall and I'm looking for tents, things. And I don't see anything. But I do see a line. And it's a long line. It's going the entire length of the parking lot. And I'm like, fuck, what communist stand in line, Democrat, San Francisco, public city, grocery store ran communist horseshit did I get into now? So I park my truck and I walk to the line. Then I look around, I'm like, is this for the food truck? And they're like, yeah. And to paint the picture, it's all old fat people, basically. The fat people doesn't really narrow it down in the United States. But it was all old people. Some guys, mostly women, but it was all old people. And then I see the great one pull up in his car. He parks it. He comes up to me. And I look at him. I said, where's the fruit truck? He's like, oh, it's coming. I said, isn't this like supposed to have tents and all? He's like, no. Now get this shit. If this isn't where the realms of the gay community and redneck hick overlap on a Venn diagram, I don't know what is. So we're standing in line, and it's a truck. It's a freaking semi-truck, and here it comes, and you can see the line get animated, and oh my God, it's coming. Oh, like kids getting excited going to Disneyland, but it's a bunch of old people in South Dakota getting excited. There's a semi-truck pulling up. And I still like, so then they set up shop then. Truck pulls around, lines up. Everyone, I was the only one in the dark. Everyone knew where to line up. The truck knew where to pull in. There were no cars. There's me and Great One. Might as well have been holding hands. And I look at this, this semi truck. It just pulls around. It parks, and they get the table. They get a checkout thing with the little that. They got a till. And people just go in there and get boxes of fruit. What do you want? Like they're selling drugs out of the back of a van. And the line moves forward, and he's like, oh, I don't know if we're going to get strawberries. And so I'm like, so this truck just drives around? Like, aren't grocery stores just as efficient? Probably more so. Oh, no, these are the peaches come from Georgia. I said, well, then they've been on the road for a couple. Don't the other peaches at the grocery store come from Georgia? Oh, no, these are better. They're more fresh. I'm like, okay. Apparently, wherever the produce is at headquarters, it all ships to Sioux Falls. They load up this truck, and this truck, like Johnny Appleseed, drives across South Dakota, maybe makes a way into Wyoming, and sells fruit to the local redneck yokels. The fruit truck. And so we go in there. We slowly make our way, and they were out of something. I don't know if it was plums or something like that. So we got, what was the math? Peaches was the main thing, and then there was something else. Maybe it was the strawberries. But for 2 boxes, yay, by yay, by yay. Okay, so yay, by yay, by yay. The GF and the Great One, they were going to go halvesies on it. The GF gave me money like I'm a 14-year-old going on a date. Here's some money. I'm like, oh, okay. You have fun with the big, tall, gay man over there. All right, I will, Mom. Thank you. And so we get there, and I'm not an expert on fruit prices. I don't want to go to the grocery store. It's cheap. It's produce. So for 2 boxes of peaches and maybe some strawberries, take a wild guess what? You'll never guess. The fruit truck, it's cheaper than established supply chains that the grocery stores use. The fruit truck. The Great One skipping and prancing down the fucking mall in South Dakota in pink spandex, tossing glitter all over the place. 76 bucks. And I was wondering, why did GF give me so much damn money? We're just getting some peaches. Oh my God. So we load up on peaches, which, by the way, women don't discern, and gay men like the Great. They don't discern. Feminine minds do not discern between cooking in a food for a family and being bachelors and dinks. Everyone thinks there's going to be a food crisis. So we got a fuck ton of peaches. And I'm sick of peaches now. We had every possible peach thing ever made. Peach cobbler, peach tart, peach this, peach that, peach chipotle on the thing. That did taste good on the pork chops. By the way, the GF is an amazing cook. So we had a plenty of peaches. But I'm like, so 35 bucks for a box and a half of peaches, huh? I'm pretty sure it's cheaper at the grocery store. And so I drive back, and they were happy. It's the economist me. I'm like, this is not a good price for peaches. It didn't matter. They were happy. They got to go to the fruit truck. And that was my date. That's probably the last time. I think it actually was the last time I hung. Yeah, it was. Last time I hung out with the Great One was a big gay date with the fruit truck. Redneck style. It's where the two worlds combine. Can all get along. Gun-toting gay rednecks. Probably some. And God bless you all. Well, my God. I was like, that's how our relationship, that's why I'm an alpha widow. See, the Great One, our relationship is all him based. We go to fruit truck events. He's getting into kayaking. Oh, Great One, you want to go hiking? He doesn't return my call. He's big wig. I've been alpha widowed by the corporate executive Great One. I just want to let you know, don't fall for any of that bigotry stuff. He is very pro gay community, very pro. All All right, let's go to the super chats very quickly. Elon Musk's filthy jockstrap, $2. This is the gayest thing I've ever heard. The fruit truck. Dude, I'll say it again. If you haven't gone to a gay nightclub, a good one, you got to go to a gay nightclub. Fun time. You're not going to have a bad time. Although it's been a while since I've been to them. But yeah, the fruit truck was kind of fruity. Right Rider, $2. These are the seeds of nightmares, folks. I just got suckered into it, you know? The hills of, oh, you got to go. I'm busy working when the fruit truck comes in. And Mark Magana, $2. New Mexico fruit sucks. Would have loved the fruit truck. Laugh out loud. Why, is it too dry down there? Too much sun? Too high? Too dry? There you guys go. All right. Keep your young songs away from the great one. We'll see you guys later. Toodles.